Howdy y'all, welcome back to Iguana Gaming. I'm the Iguana, and today guys, we are playing some more ARK Survival Evolved Mobile Edition. Today, we are back in the Lone Ranger series guys, and today, it is about time that our western town got itself a general store. So, today, this is what we're going to be focusing on, is building the general store. I have the very first part of the blueprint kind of planned out here in Foundation, so it's going to be a pretty narrow building and kind of long. That seems to be a pretty big trend with general stores in small towns, is that they were actually kind of small, so that's what we're going to go for. Now we do have a couple of creatures to name here. First off, this baby horse that is no longer a baby was brought up a couple episodes ago, and I did ask for name suggestions, and I actually really liked the name Durango. So Durango is actually a great name for a couple of reasons. One, because there used to be a game called Durango that I actually played on the channel that was pretty good, and it's a nice western sounding name. Now we also have our sheriff friend over here who is standing on a bench being super cool, but this sheriff does need a name. Now, I thought this was actually kind of amazing. Someone did suggest the name Marshall, and I actually really like that name. It's Sheriff Marshall, so that's two kinds of funny, because not only is Marshall its own actual title, but so is Sheriff. So this guy is basically Sheriff and Marshall, and he's Sheriff Marshall. So I just thought that was amazing, and that was the perfect name for him. Had to be. Okay, guys, so Durango is actually my helper here today. He's carrying a lot of equipment for me since he actually has the weight to do it. So we're going to go ahead and borrow some of this stuff from him. Here we go. And keep building on this general store. All right. So here we go. I'm going to make it pretty much as long as I can. I do want to leave kind of a little bit of space here for running back and forth behind all the buildings. I think that's going to be useful, but I did want to make this a pretty long, pretty narrow long building, so hopefully that works out. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a few more. I think we're almost good on the foundations here. Alright. And I should probably place these on my hotbar, but it doesn't matter because we're almost done. Alright, well I still have room to get by. I think I'll still have room to get by there, so I'm going to go ahead and do this last row here. That actually worked out perfect. And then it's going to be a little bit shorter than the stable just because... Oh, nope. This is a collision. I don't like it. There's an invisible collision here, and it's a problem. I think I'm going to delete this last row. It's going to be a small general store. It just is going to have to be, because I definitely want to be able to get by. Yeah, I can run that direction a little bit easier now. There's definitely a weird... Ugh, that's going to drive me crazy. But I can work around it. Just want to be able to walk behind the building, so I think this is what we're going to do, is destroy these, which is probably going to weigh me down with wood, but that's fine, because Durango can carry quite a lot. Perfect. Alright, so now there's only going to be one door in and out of the general store here, and that is mostly because, well, it's a general store in the Old West days, and I'm sure that fire safety wasn't something they thought too much about in those original western towns. So I think there's going to be just one door in and out, mostly for the sake of simple building, but yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these. Take these back over here. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so general store is pretty small. This is a 5-wide building, and they do all seem to have porches, so we are going to go ahead and add a porch here. Now I am going to go ahead and flip these so that the nice looking boards are on the outside, just like on the saloon over there. I'm kind of tired of building with the wooden logs on the outside. That's appropriate for jails and stables, but not for real buildings. So this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and place that. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so now I think window placement is going to be key for this building because it'll give it kind of its unique look. I do want to make sure... Here we go. Alright, I want to make sure that the front has a lot of windows so that people can kind of come by and look at things. Make sure that they are looking at the goods and window shopping. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll do this side. One more here. Okay, cool. And now the only other window I really want on this building is going to be one that's behind the counter where people are going to pay. So I think, actually, how many wide is this? 1, 2, come on, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's perfect. We'll put it dead center. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Nope. Alright, we'll do this. And it doesn't want to snap. There. Cool. Okay. I think that worked. Hopefully this comes out alright. Sometimes when you start messing with the way these things snap, things can start looking a little funky. But I'm hoping it works out okay. I'm going to take as many of these as I can without getting totally weighed down. Can I love when it doesn't let me swipe over, so I have to just exit. Alright. Saving screen, and let's go ahead and pull these on the hotbar. Perfect. Alright, now let's do these. Once we get this bottom layer done, we should be fine for the rest of the build. It's just this bottom layer that I'm mostly concerned with getting correct. Definitely don't want to have anything that looks funky on the outside. I think that would be a bad idea. Alright, here we go. Flip every single piece so that the boards are on the outside. Perfect. Alright, now everything else should be pretty easy to do. There we go, we'll do that. Perfect. This is actually working out super well right now. I think we're gonna do one more. Here we go. I might need more walls. I might actually need more walls. I probably didn't make enough of them. That does happen sometimes. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these placed. Now, the general plan for this building is to create kind of a tilted porch on here. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out, actually. It might be a little bit too low. I might have to make this ridiculously high if I want to do kind of an awning like they do in the Old West pictures that I'm always looking at. But, yeah, we may not be able to do an angled awning on this because it will come out really short since they do take up an entire wall space. I'm debating right now if I want to do that. I could make it look a lot like the saloon with the pillars holding up basically a flat awning. That might look okay. That might look okay. I think that's what we're going to do. It does make the general store a little bit on the tall side, but we could add sort of like an attic storage area to it just to make it look a little bit better. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to bring you over. Are there more walls, or am I going to have to craft some? That could be an issue. Sometimes I don't make enough things. Okay, I have a few more walls. Perfect, that's what I thought. Alright, we're also going to take some of these ceilings, and we'll leave the rest of it for now. Here, hold those for me. Durango is being very helpful as my building companion. He saves me a couple of trips across town at this point. Alright. Come over this way. Alright, let's just circle the building and get all of these walls in place. And then, yeah, it's just going to be a flat roof. Flat roof because it's actually very similar to how they did it in the Old West. That's kind of what a lot of buildings looked like, is they had very flat roofs or slightly angled roofs. Kind of stylistically, the buildings were just super square, which kind of works out well for ARK building, not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's plenty tall. That's plenty tall. Okay, cool. So, now that we've got all the walls in place, let's go ahead and take a look at getting these ceilings in place where I would like them to be. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Open this up, and do I want the ceilings to face that way or this way? I think this way. Yeah, that's a little better. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to try to face everything that way so that it's consistent. Because sometimes they like to flip on you. Alright, perfect. Alright, one more. That way. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, it's just the sides that seem to want to turn. There we go. Beautiful. Now everything in between should snap correctly with all of the boards running the same way. Perfect. Alright, so I only need two more. Two more, and then enough for the actual awning area. And I do think I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some pillars to support the awning. That's the only way it's going to look right. And to do that, we're also going to need some fence foundations. So let's go ahead and grab those things. Oh, man. I'm actually really excited for how this town is coming together. I think it looks really good so far. It's definitely... Building is definitely not my strong suit, but I've actually really been enjoying trying to make this work. And I've actually been having a lot of fun with this build. And these builds in general, so... Alright, I need 7 of these. Let's just grab 7. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then pillars, which... I don't know if I have any pillars made. I do have pillars made. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I have a lot of the interior stuff sorted out, but I think I forgot a lot about the exterior. I was just really excited about trying to design the inside of a general store because it's going to be a challenge. There's not a whole lot of cosmetics in ARK, so this was definitely... It's definitely going to be a bit of a reach, some of the things I'm doing. I'm going to have to use a lot of premium items. Can't do it all today because we are running a little short on amber, but I should be able to do at least a few of the items that I'm really looking for here. Yeah, it's, It's okay. I might... I like it. It's fine. It's not quite the way I would like it to look. In fact, I think it's really not the way I want it to look. You know what? I'm gonna bump it up one more row, guys. We're gonna go 4 tall. This is gonna be a 2-story general store. The top is gonna be basically like a office living quarters area for the people who work here. And then we're actually going to create an angled roof. I am going to do it because this is going to drive me crazy. I don't like the way it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and cut real quick while I destroy all of these roofs and bump the actual roof of the building up one more set of walls, which means I'm going to have to remake a bunch of ceilings, but that's okay. And I will bring you guys back in a little bit when that is done and we are ready to put some roofs and awnings on this thing and make it actually look pretty good. Alright, so I will see you guys in just a few minutes here. Okay guys, so we are back. I think what we're gonna do is try to put the awning on this building so that it looks right. The interior, I'm leaving the roof off until I get the front face figured out because that is actually gonna be the more difficult part of the exterior of this building. So that's what we're gonna focus on for now. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So, the problem with sloped wooden roofs, which I have a few of here, actually let's just go ahead and pull all of those in, might as well. Yeah, the major issue with these roofs is that they really only snap to walls in one way. They snap this way. So, they'll snap next to a wall, but they won't actually snap out facing the direction that I want them to. They're only going to snap diagonally, which is a bit of an issue. So in order to fix this, what you have to do is build walls up here. So what I'm going to do is actually take these walls, flip them so that they're similar to how they would be on the building. Hopefully this doesn't make too much of a difference, but it should help with aligning things. Nope, that is not at all what I wanted. Put that away, please. Thank you. Okay. I gotta redo this. I can probably actually level up my weight now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna want to put these little sloped walls on here. Just like this. And one more this way. Beautiful. Okay, and now we're going to actually grab these like this. Yep, it'll do it. I know it will snap correctly. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so that's what I want these things to do. Hopefully they'll actually stay this way. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab these pillars. Hopefully these are going to look okay as well. Alright, it's not gonna let me do it with the walls here. So what I should be able to do is destroy these walls without destroying the pillars themselves, or the roofs themselves. Words are hard today, guys. Alright, so that should stay. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Alright, so shouldn't break when I break the other side. I'm not sure if it's going to, but it shouldn't. Perfect, just like that. That's what I wanted. Alright, now let's try this side. Please don't break. Please don't break. Beautiful. Alright, that's what I wanted. The floating walls. It's important. Okay. Alright, let's destroy this. Beautiful. Alright, now let's go ahead and put the pillar up on this side so that it looks like it's supported. Beautiful. Alright, so now we have our actual sloped roof awning. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, definitely not the easiest thing to put in here, and I did want to put it up as high as I did because it leaves you a little clearance to actually get in here and stand under it. I feel like it would be a little bit too low if I moved down one wall. I probably could have tried it, but I feel like it would have been really, really close to my head, so I think I'm going to leave it there for now. And yeah, it's a bit high up on the building. Yeah, it's a bit high up on the building, but I think it actually looks fine. I think it looks fine. I may put one row of walls up top just to kind of even out the front of the building, but I'm probably going to go ahead and leave this building as one of those buildings that is only 4 stories high inside. So another thing that they used to do in the Old West was build kind of like a weird, I don't even know how to describe it, but basically like a wall would extend up beyond the ceiling. So it actually is going to be in keeping with the theme, and it will make this look a little bit more even. Do I actually have those walls? I have 4 of them. I need 5. Cool. I should have enough. No, I don't have enough wood. It's back over at the smithy. That's okay. Hopefully we can get the idea. I do not know that I am tall enough for this. I may have to get ladders to finish this build. That's definitely going to be a thing. I am going to 100% need ladders to get up there. But anyways, yeah, so that's a pretty good start to it. I'm going to go ahead and add that one last row of walls and finish off the ceiling. And then I will bring you guys back so we can continue and really quick... actually, you know what? It's getting kind of long, guys. This is the very start of the general store. We're going to split this into 2 episodes. The interior, I'm going to go ahead and watch a bunch of Amber ads this week. Get all of the items that I want to put in here. And we're going to make the general store interior next week because I think it's going to look absolutely amazing. But I do think that we're going to have to end it off there for today's episode, guys, because it's actually been a long one so far. This is kind of a tricky build. All right, guys, so If you did find yourself enjoying this one at any point, please do remember to hit that like button, guys, because it seriously helps me out. And if you want to see more content like this, you can, of course, subscribe. I will catch you all in the next one. Signing off, this is the Iguana.